Like the video as you coming in. It's Vinnies Talk. Let's go. What's up, guys, and welcome to Vinnies Talk. Vinnies Talk, man. Welcome to the podcast. We're grooving right in, guys. We're grooving right into this podcast. We're gonna be talking. All right. Let's calm it down. What's up, guys? All right. Welcome to Vinnies Talk, man. Vinnies Talk, man. It's a chilly day. We got the rain flowing. Welcome to the True Crime Talk Vinnies podcast. Vinnies Talk, man. We're live and direct. Now I'm saying we're coming to you at a premiere. Live on the go on Vinnies Talk. We're going to be talking about the Idaho 4. Back on the podcast. A lot of things dropping. Not a lot of things coming out in this case. We're on a gag order. There's not going to be a preliminary hearing until June, right? Mr. Brian Kober, the alleged suspect killer into this case. Man, a lot of things going on to this case, guys. And I want to talk a little bit about the Idaho 4, right? Anyways, guys, let's slow down the music, cut the music. Welcome to Vinnies Talk, True Crime Talk. Once again, guys, like, subscribe to the video. As I would always say, these are just my opinions, my thoughts. How's everybody feeling out there anyways? It's a gloomy day. It's raining. It's not really that nice. For those who are just joining my channel or checking out my videos, True Crime, and I also have cool adventures, hiking. We cover the Gabby Petito case, Kylie Rodney, true crime stuff. And it's all about awareness and raising justice for the victims, right? Now, back to this podcast, guys. First and foremost, I want to welcome all my new subscribers. Hit that like and subscribe button. Today, we're talking about the Idaho 4. We want to say justice for Maddie, justice for Kaylee, justice for Xana, justice for Ethan, right? Man, 4 college students were brutally murdered on the night going into the 13th, right? November 12th into the 13th. They had been waking up to a stabbing, right, man? A fucking stabbing. The police had said that these victims were stabbed in their sleep, although Xana Coronado, it seems like she was awake, man. She was the only one awake. Everybody else was allegedly stabbed in their sleep. Watch out, we got a psycho on our hands. This has been on a month ongoing process to find the killer. And now we finally have a number one suspect. Allegedly, we don't know if there's any more suspects, right? There could be someone else out there on the loose, right? We learned a lot about this case with, first, the police were telling us, look out for a white Hyundai Elantra. You know what I'm saying? If you see a white Hyundai Elantra, run. Get out the way, right? Get out of the damn way. And now it seems like the case, there's a gag order in place now, and there's not really too much new info coming out except for these new videos where the police were called to the residence where the 4 murders had happened. And previously in the months before that, there was a lot of calls by neighbors saying that noise complaints were being filed and people were getting upset because the college students were making too much noise because of parties. I am going to be doing a video about that later. A police body cam of when Xana came outside. She had words with the police. It looks to be she was a little buzzed and hammered. Not hammered, but you know what I'm saying, a little tipsy, guys, a little tipsy. But anyways, the new news and everyone's talking about is the affidavit that just came out. And I know people are ranting and raving about that. And there's a lot of speculation, guys, around this case. I know my hair is about the 2 surviving roommates. And I'm sorry, these are just my opinions and my thoughts, guys. You know, my theories, Vinnies Talk, right? Dylan, right? DM and Bethany Funk. You know what I'm saying? We want to praise God, and we want to thank the Lord that these two surviving roommates made it. And I know a lot of people will speculate and say that, well, you don't know what they would do. You weren't there. We can't really judge on their actions because we weren't there. we want to take it easy on them and don't pass judgment. And you know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to pass judgment, but I do have a lot of questions into why the affidavit had said that, you know what I'm saying, that DM had said she's seen the suspect killer, right? She's seen Brian. She's seen this person. You know, he's a alleged killer. They haven't convicted him yet. But I'm just saying, like, she said that she's seen him in dark black clothing. You know what I'm saying? She described a man's eyebrows. The eyebrows. You know what I'm saying? Thick. She described the description of the eyebrows. She opened the door once, not twice, but 3 times, guys. 3 times. A charm, right? 3 times you open the door. Supposedly said DM has said that she's seen the perpetrator walking towards her. You know what I'm saying? Walking towards her. And things that raise questions for me. And you know what I'm saying? I don't blame anyone, guys. I'm not trying to blame her. But I do have questions into why she didn't take initiative. Why she didn't do nothing about it. Why she just go back in the room. If I was, you know what I'm saying? If I was in that predicament, I know what I would do. So people to say that, people be saying, oh, you don't know what you would do in that predicament. But personally, I know what I would do personally. Now, I don't know what she would do. I don't know what that other person would do. I'm out the damn window, guys. I'm out the damn window. I'm trying to get the hell up out of Dodge. I ain't trying to die. Basically, I ain't trying to die. You know what I'm saying? I'm not trying to get stabbed up. No. Vinny D ain't trying to do that. Hell no. Now, I want to say that I just find it very odd how the 2 surviving roommates didn't hear nothing. Supposedly, they had to hear something. She opened the door. Not once, not twice, but 3 times, guys. She opened the door 3 times, and she said the perpetrator was walking towards her on his way out of the door. Now, another thing that gets my attention is supposedly the front door had been open since 8 in the morning, guys. Now, if you don't think that's a little fishy, then I don't know what the hell else is. The fact that she didn't call the police, you know what I'm saying, all these people out here, and I get everybody else's opinion on YouTube, and everybody's saying, don't bash her. See, I'm not bashing her. I'm not doing none of this kind of stuff. All I'm doing is asking questions, and I believe that Brian, or the suspect in this person, this is some type of, it almost seems like it's almost like a revenge type of killing, right? Did one of the girls know this man, right? Did one of the girls in that house know Brian? Did he get snubbed by one of these girls? In fact, did he tell the roommate on his way out of that house? Did he tell the roommate to be quiet and not say shit? Because 10 hours of silence and not going to the police and not saying anything gives me the suspicion of something fishy, guys. I'm just saying, man, these are just my opinions and my thoughts. Vinny's talk, baby. True crime, man. Gonna be doing more podcasts about this case. You guys know I've been following it since the very beginning of this case. You know what I'm saying? 4 beautiful souls have lost their lives to someone with the crazy eyes, man. You know what I'm saying? That Ted Bundy feel. I don't know, guys. You know, I've been thinking long and hard about this, and all I could say is that it just seems very odd to me that, you know, you open the door once, and even if you're buzzed, even if you're drunk, and there's a lot of people out there that could say, well, I've lived in a college campus, and it's very noisy. We're prone to be into these college campus homes where it's noisy, there's parties going on, and that's the problem. You know what I'm saying? There was a key code. A lot of people had access to this key code, right? A lot of people had access to the key code, and we don't know who was up and down the house. You know what I'm saying? Supposedly the killing had took place in the beginning on the 3rd floor. And Maddie and Kaylee were supposedly the first people to die. Now, we don't know how it went. The affidavit says one thing. The police were saying another thing. You know what I'm saying? The police said everybody died in their sleep in the beginning. So I think, and I want to congratulate the police on doing a phenomenal job by catching the suspect. But we're still getting down to the bottom of this. We're still trying to figure out if there was ever anyone else involved. And I feel like now that there's this gag order, now that we won't get a preliminary hearing until June, there's going to be so much speculation into this case. You know what I'm saying? A lot of people on YouTube are going to be talking about this, man, and putting their theories on it. You know what I'm saying? And I really do feel like this conviction will lean. In order to get a conviction in this case, I feel like it will lean onto these two surviving roommates, especially DM, that had seen this perpetrator in the house. If she can get on that stand and testify, you know what I'm saying? Whatever she has to do, testify. I said testify now. It's just my opinion, it's my thoughts. But no, I really do feel like it's in their hands, man. And you know what I'm saying? I know the defense is going to come out and say some shit, but it raises, like I said, man, it's very suspicious. You know, and a lot of people are like, you know, you got to take it easy on the roommate. You know, I'm not putting shame, but I feel like maybe there might be a connection, right? A lot of people think that there isn't, but there could be. There always is that if factor that there could be a connection between Brian and someone in that house, right? And the reports are saying that there's no connection, and but I really do feel like, in my personal opinion, that this is some type of a revenge factor. This person had wanted to get back at someone, even though he could have been stalking Maddie and Kaylee, right? And following them around and doing all this crazy stuff. But we really don't know until we get to this trial. And the trial could be for a long time, guys, right? But it's a gloomy day, man. You guys are on Vinnies Talk. Welcome to the podcast. We're not going to be on too long. Just a few minutes talking about the Idaho 4 case. I'm going to be back in the studio this week. You know what I'm saying? This is just on the go type stuff right here. The Idaho 4. And I want to welcome you guys to Vinnies Talk. And, you know, I want to talk a little bit more about, you know what I'm saying, Bryan Kohberger, man. Like, everybody's calling this man a killer. He's got the eyes of a killer, right? You know what I'm saying? They got the evidence of DNA on the sheath from the weapon, but haven't located the actual knife in itself. And I don't believe they really need a knife. But like I said, man, there could be other factors into this case where we don't know. Could there be a second person? Could Bryan Kohberger be innocent? A lot of people are like, hell no, this the man that did it. We found our guy. You know what I'm saying? When you look into the eyes of this man, he looks crazy as hell. And I don't disagree with that. I agree with that. But I just find it very suspicious that, you know, you hear the dogs bark. You hear the dog barking. You know, Kaylee's dog was barking. You hear supposedly Xana had ordered DoorDash right around 4 in the morning. So, you know what I'm saying, she's out there, you know, she's in the house, she's up, right when the killer supposedly comes in the house. And you hear crying and weeping, and you hear stuff going on in the house, people falling over, whatever the case may be. Was Xana and Ethan the last to die? I don't know, man. I really feel for them, man. It's very sad, but 4 people tragically lost their lives in this case, and it's very crazy because this case could go on for a long time, you know. And a lot of people are also speculating, did Bryan go out? Suspected, allegedly, right? Did he go out the back? Did he go out the front? It's just crazy to me how this roommate opened the door once, not twice, but 3 times, guys. 3 freaking times, you know? And then on top of it, you know what I'm saying? Like, I don't know, man. It's just a little suspect to me. Oh, you know what I'm saying? She didn't call the police. And the police weren't called until like 8 to 10 hours later the next day? Come on, man. I mean, give Vinny D, the young wolf, a break, man. Anyways, guys, what's up, man? It's Vinnies Talk. Welcome to the podcast. You guys are just joining. What's up, man? Like the damn video. Like the damn video. Because, you know, the algorithm really doesn't like my face too much right now. Even though it's kind of good looking right now. The eyes, man. That's the eyes, guys. The eyes. Yeah, man. It's crazy out here in these YouTube streets. It's crazy out here in the true crime world. And it seems like all these cases, everything happens. We want justice. The whole point of YouTube for me is justice, keeping the spirit alive of the victims, keeping that passion. My life has changed through true crime, and I want to keep talking about these cases. But for a few minutes, I want to talk to you guys and say what's up. It's Vinnies Talk, you know what I'm saying? And we're going to be talking about this. But until the next time, guys, thank you guys for joining this podcast today. Peace. Vinnies Talk, baby. Peace out, guys.